Natural monopoly presents a dilemma. With economy of scale, it produces the lowest possible cost, but with the market power, it has the incentive to raise the price above the competitive price and produce too little, to operate in the self-interest of the monopolist and not in the social interest. In reality, regulation is a possible solution to this dilemma. Regulation are rules administered by the government agency to influence prices, quantities, entry, and other aspects of economic activity in a firm or industry. There are two theories about how regulation works: the social interest theory and the capital theory. The social interest theory is that political and regulatory process relentlessly seek out efficiency and interest regulation that eliminates the deadweight loss and allocates the resources efficiently. The capital theory is that regulation serves the self-interest of the producer, who captures the regulator and maximizes economic profit. When demand and cost conditions create a natural monopoly, the quantity produced is less than efficient quantity. How can government regulate the natural monopoly so that it produces the efficient quantity? The marginal cost pricing law is a regulation that sells the price equal to the monopolist's marginal cost. The quantity demanded at the price equal to the marginal cost is the efficient quantity. Figure 11.12 illustrates the marginal cost pricing law. Assume a cable TV firm is a natural monopoly. The demand curve for the cable TV is D. The marginal cost curve is MC. The marginal cost curve is assumed to be horizontal at $10 per household per month. That is, the cost of providing each additional household with a month of cable program is $10. Unregulated, the natural monopoly maximizes economic profit by producing the quantity at which the marginal revenue equals the marginal cost, and charges the highest price, $16 a month, at which the quantity will be bought. With the marginal cost pricing law, the efficient output occurs if the price is regulated at $10 per household per month, with 10 million households served where MSB equals MSC. With the marginal cost pricing, the quantity produced is efficient. But there is a problem. As the efficient outcome, the average total cost exceeds the marginal cost. So the firm can use the marginal cost pricing to incurs economic loss. A cable TV company that is required to use the marginal cost pricing law that will not stay in the business for long. How can the firm cover its cost and at the same time obey a marginal cost pricing law? Where possible, a regulated natural monopoly might be permitted to price discriminate to cover the loss from the marginal cost pricing. Or the natural monopoly might charge a one-time fee to cover its fixed cost, and then charge for the price equal to the marginal cost. Another alternative to permit the firm to produce the quantity at which price equals the average cost, and set the price equal to the average cost. The average cost pricing law. The average pricing law set the price equal to the average total cost. With this law, the firm produces the quantity at which the average total cost curve cuts the demand curve. This law results in a firm making the zero economic profit, breaking even. But because for the natural monopoly, average total cost exceeds the marginal cost, the quantity produced is less than efficient quantity, and a deadweight loss arises. This figure illustrates the average cost pricing law. The price is $30 a month, and 8 million households get cable TV. Or the government might pay the subsidy equal to the monopoly's loss. A government subsidy is direct payment to the firm equal to the economic loss. To pay a subsidy, the government must raise the revenue by taxing some other activity. Implementing the average cost pricing can be a problem because it's not possible for regulators to be sure what the firm's costs are. Regulators use one of the two practical rules, rate of return regulation and the price cap regulation. On the rate of return regulation, a firm must identify its price by showing that its return on capital doesn't exceed the specified target rate. This type of regulation can end up serving the self-interest of the firm rather than the social interest. The firm's managers have an incentive to inflate the cost by spending on items such as private jets, free basket tickets, and lavish entertainment. Managers also have incentive to use more capital than the efficient amount. The rate of return on capital is regulated, but not the total return on capital. And the greater the amount of capital, and the greater its total return. For the reason we have just examined, rate of return regulation is increasingly being replaced by the price cap regulation. A price cap regulation is price ceiling, a rule that specifies the highest price the firm is permitted to set. This type of regulation gives the firm an incentive to operate efficiently and keep costs under control. Price cap regulation has become common for the electricity and telecommunications industry, and is replacing rate return regulation.